The wait is officially over, folks. We're here. Actually, let me put in who put my self-promotion shit. Oh, I forgot my phone's off. And I gotta charge my Nintendo Switch too. Yeah, I got a Nintendo Switch as well. The only reason why I haven't really played it is because, well, I can't really get around to, because my right joystick is fucked up. Who's this? Not sure what is Stone Cold Steve Austin. There's no Stone Cold Steve Austin, but fuck it. If you're looking for Stone Cold Steve Austin, you might as well just go ahead and just talk to him right now. When I'm getting everything prepared for this goddamn universe mode. You stupid son of a bitch. Where's... Alright. Trying to let everyone here know. Torch is me. You're talking to him. You're talking to Stone Cold, aren't you? Torch is me. What do you think I am? Somebody impersonator? A cosplayer? Okay. Let me do this. I think we're going to begin in like a few minutes. I can't put any thumbnails on there because... Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. Nah, let me do this real quick. Let me just do this. This dude put the lie detector on this fucking... The scene in Hogan first when he fighting Vince in 2003 at the lie detector segment. That was gold. Let me check this out. I think that's what I did. You've had streams. Yep, Baruni. Yes, sir. I think we're good. Oh, wait, no. That's one more. Okay. You're the Zing. You play Star Wars Battlefront? Yeah. This is Austin. This is Austin if he was playing the Xbox 360. Hey, this is Stone Cold Steve Austin giving you a little Halo 3 gameplay on the Xbox 360. Huh? I'm an open can of whoop ass against anybody who comes in my way. Master Steve is on patrol. That's why I was the sheriff, son. What? Very clever that the fits and... Well, I actually did a Stone Cold impression for 12 hours, including 3 games that I played on Twitch, which was back in like 6 years ago. So, but yes, now let's get to business here, folks. Welcome everybody to those who are just joining us, and to those who is watching on the recap or just coming in at a later date. Welcome everybody to the second pay-per-view installment of BCW. I present you Riptide. We got a bunch of matches that we have documented. A lot of matches to go over here. For the past few weeks, we have been going through a lot of phases with certain superstars and certain obligations. It's been chaotic. when it comes to championships, things could get really bumpy in the world of professional wrestling. So without further ado, let's get right down to some business here. So, we'll get the most action-packed roller coaster of a seasonal event. Yes, this might be the first, maybe the second, or maybe third pay-per-view left until we reach to the other platform, which is 2K23. But, of course, the tapings will remain here until further notice, until I get everybody on 2K23. I'll have the arenas and I'll have the titles made. I just gotta just see how tapings will be. Hopefully I could probably push in the taping, hopefully this week, because I'm going to be playing 2K23 a lot. So I'm going to figure it out. I'll figure that out. I'm still doing 2K22 tapings. I'm just going to be majority playing 2K23, so it'll be premiered and everything like that. Just scheduling and time and things like that get in the way, and 2K23 is going to drop. We're all going to be playing it. It's going to be loads of fun. It's going to be exciting. Especially war games. I'm only excited for war games, but everything else is fine. Plays new superstars, new DLC characters, which they're going to be releasing tomorrow. Other than that, I think this is going to be a good March. It's going to be a good March, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so without further ado, let's get down to our match card here. So let's give you a few examples of. So of course we have the typical America versus Russia tag team bout, but we also have other matches that will be on the card tonight. Championships will be on the line, as we also have for the World Television Championship will be Brian Azrael defending it against Jake Knight. There will be also the BCW tag team titles, which I have now been confirmed that it will be the Soul Shifters taking on the Wildfire Knights, but this time under Texas Tornado rules. No disqualifications in this bout, so this is going to be pretty fun here to see. Also, for the BCW Women's Championship, the #1 contender, Rin Freya, will go against Miss Bliss. And finally, was previously a one-on-one, but because of what happened last episode of BCW, it has now been turned into a triple threat. It's going to be Michael Wolf defending the World Heavyweight title against not only Austin Dynamite, but Justin Payne. So I think that answers our question. Is that, are we ready for Riptide? Are we ready for the tidal wave among us here in our second annual pay-per-view? Are you ready? Oh, I know I'm ready. And we're going to begin in just about a minute. We're going to begin pretty soon here. So, kick back, relax, get yourself some popcorn, get yourself some scrumptious, get yourself a drink, because this is going to be a long movie. This is going to be full of action, drama, maybe horror. Depends on how you even take it. But, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to BCW Riptide. Do you ever play The Last of Us? I still have the movie. I still have the game. The first game, I am like about halfway through the game. The movie I pretty much stopped watching after episode 3. I haven't continued after that. Part 3 is upcoming in PlayStation 5. I don't think any games are even on PlayStation 5 yet. Well, until like I guess Spider-Man counts and God of War, but YouTube. I'm pretty excited for this, folks. I wonder where we're gonna Oh, you do not best believe how hype I am for this moment. Oh, this is going to be a exciting event tonight. Where are we? Paris, France. Oui. I guess we haven't really confirmed where exactly our destination is going to be at, but we are going to be in America, outside of America, into Paris, France. Oui, merci beaucoup. Our international fans out in attendance. It's not just United States. We have some outside of America. We got some certain Spaniard, Russian, German, all over the world is welcome here in BCW. But as you can see here, we are just about to get underway with our contests here for lovely matches here. So let's just go through all, of course. So we have Zlatan Skruger and Radko Slik, of course, Russell Ranier, taking on Chase Collins, Evan Wilder. That is American Style. Then we have the BCW World Television Championship. It will be Jake Knight going up against Brian Azrael. Kenzie Blanca taking on Megan Blade. The Soul Shifters taking on the Wildfire Knights for the BCW Tag Team titles in a tornado tag. We got Ren Freya versus Miss Bliss for the BCW Women's Championship. Cooper Andrenet taking on Ryan Loxton. Sean Rivers going up against Jason Oliver, who happens to be a debut here in BCW for the first time in pay-per-view. And also in the triple threat match, we have Michael Wolf defending his title against Justin Payne versus Austin Dynamite. All of these matches here are going to be decided. And here we go. Quite excited for here. I'm just looking. What is the match that we're going to be looking forward to here tonight? This is my account, you stupid son bitch. What, you can't read? What? You can't hear? This is Twitch. It's my channel. I own everything. But yes, American Strong Style, who was previously there for Danny Wells' first matchup, it's going to be a little role reversing here because Danny is going to be accompanying these two in their tag team first contest, but except it's going to be against Raza Radnier. We got our classic 80s Russian versus American style classic here. I said classic twice, I know, but just something to warm up the matches here, just to warm up our pay-per-view. This ain't no pre-show. This ain't no who fight who. This is universe mode, in case you're wondering. This is our annual universe mode. I've been doing this universe mode for a couple of years now. I've gone through about a couple of promotions. BCW has stuck out for a long time, and I'm glad it did. I'm glad I'm able to do it with the people that I have just as amount of the creativity, and to share it with everybody. Everybody shares their own creative minds with each other and talk with once amongst one other. You know, gain friendship. Enjoy the things you like, and create the things you guys enjoy. Bash them together. Unite instead of divide. Just like we're about to see here as we indulge in our tag team bout. First come, first serve. And how do you guys like the arena here tonight? I'm not playing the universe. This is just AI. This is AI versus AI. But here comes Raza Ranier. Raza Ranier, the last time they were here, they fought in the bout. Of course, I'm looking forward to the triple threat where I vowed to become BCW World Heavyweight Champion. The title is going to have so much. Well, we will find out about that in the main event. But we are here tonight for our first match bout, which is Raza Ranier coming back With such familiar faces we haven't seen in quite a while, since the first month, and they're back here tonight, looking to squash the world. They're here to claim this as their own territory here. This is Russia entering France turf. And you know, a lot of people are quite upset about with France and Russia not agreeing with each other, not of any sorts. But tonight, these soldiers, these troops, are about to go head to head with one another. And here comes everybody's classic favorite tag team. Here comes the American Strong Style. They have made it through the shores of Paris. We have Clyde, and I believe Dante, I believe that's his name, I'm not sure. But American Strong Style is here, and they made a name for themselves about a couple weeks back when Danny Wells was successful in his first match back. It looks like Peter Jason Quill, aka Star-Lord. Yes, this is Guardians of the Galaxy. This is what Guardians of the Galaxy here. You got Star-Lord on the middle, Drax on the left, and then you got Groot on the right. You are right about that. What is Beyond Championship Wrestling? Well, I can tell you this. I'm the owner of this, so I'll give you a little bit of some heads up. I'll give you a little bit of a story going on. Beyond Championship Wrestling is my organization that I made a couple of years back to continue what was 2K19's My Career when they did the idea of Baron Blade doing a promotional place called, you know, BCW, and I figured, you know what, I want to do something different with that. I want to have it where it takes place a year after BCW, and I don't want it to make a BCW like its own brand, and I thought it would be a good idea. And look at this. Oh! Big splash. Try to knock off one half of the American Strong Style. And look at the brute strength. Because he wears a gas mask just like, well, Russians wear gas masks. It's cloudy, it's foggy, very chemical, you know. Well, okay, there we go. Now I'm completely back. And yeah, I just saw the perfect moment right there as somebody just dived off the top rope. Oh, and American Strong Style seems to be in trouble right now. And he's got the one half of Raza Ranier taking out Danny on the outside. And now it looks to be the destruction we're seeing from American Strong Style. Now trying to throw him back in the ring, but his colleague is in the way, and now he's going to rumble right on top of him with those punches. Exactly. We don't shit chicken crap, we shit chicken gold. How do you like, because you know, when you go into a fancy restaurant and you're asking for your waiters, like, hey, what do you like your steak? I like mine well done. That's your perfect example of Beyond Championship Wrestling. We're not like any other... Yeah, I missed out on the curb stop there. Oh! Getting only the shoulder up is just a 2. And now we got a surfboard. Trying to crank the back. Wearing him out. It saw a lot of action blown over earlier. But yes, Beyond Championship Wrestling though, it is the perfect place to show what you can do in the ring. And speaking of that, here we go now. Power bomb. That was like a Snapdragon power bomb. And now looking to make it the tag, and he does. Why did he not let him why did he not stop him from making the tag? I have no idea. But we're seeing some good in-ring work with American Strong Style here. And look at this. This is what I was talking about here. Making sure that the other team does not make the tag. Defense. This is what I call defense, and a lot of intelligence that we're seeing from American Strong Style. Oh, combinations here. Forearm shot to the face. And now he's looking to go very up high here. Up the ranks. Elbow drop. And now we go for the cover. 1. Just only a 1. It looked like the rebound curb stomp. It was. The wandering Seth Rollins curb stomp. You are right about that. He drilled him in the head with that, but did not put him away, not whatsoever. And now sending to his big Russian buddy. And now American Strong Style trying to fight back with a lot of patriotic, with so much patriotic, so much fire inside of him. You know, American Strong Style, they do use the 3 I's. Intensity, integrity, and intelligence. But it's not looking so good here for American Strong Style. It's Russell Renier getting on top here. Off the ropes, he sends him in the corner. Looking to do here, but takes an elbow to the chin area. But looking to get that set in the corner. It's not done with him just yet. But again, nothing's going to stop this trooper from a good old fight. Uh-oh. Very nice hatchet suplex. Trying to go to do something here against this big 6'8", and now heavy, hard-hitting punches. Oh no, this is going to be dangerous right here. Gets sent him on the ropes. Uh-oh, he connected it. He tried to connect with the leg, but he got caught with the leg sweep there. In a big situation like this, you're going to have to take out the ligaments of a giant monster as this big behemoth as we see in that ring. And that is what he's doing here. Taking out the hands. That's what the hard point for a big strong man to lift. Drop kick, but the big man not even going down. This is insane here. Uh-oh. Into the midsection. Elbows. Oh, but the big man won't go down. And the big man now, center of the ring. A big 300, 400 plus pounder with the test of strength. Did you see how the way he lifted up that human being up on his shoulders for that nice patented vertical suplex? And here comes his tag team partner to finish the job. And look at this now. Gut wrench powerbomb. Not looking to go for a pinfall there whatsoever, but look at one more time. Oh! Just wearing him out. Just absolutely punishing his body as we speak. That's the name. Okay, his name is Scooger. So we just call him Scooger. Now he brings in the big man. Oh, the tackle! It brought him down to a bit. But it's not going to stop the big man. for putting so much damage onto him, putting him with so much pain. But doing a pretty good job wearing out his legs. So you know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But look, they're already trying to throw him around now. But a nice takedown. Looking in the center, but he's just too strong here. He's too relentless. The end of days could put it away here. 1, 2, and Reza Ranier with the win here tonight. Not what I was hoping to see from American Strong Style in their first tag team debut match. But apparently Reza Ranier has won the war against America here tonight in France. And the fans are not too quite happy about what happened. Not one bit. Damn. So as you saw right there, wait, your younger brother's in college. Why are you putting your whole information in the chat? It's getting great. It's not unnecessary. He's young brother's in college. He sleeps in dorm now. Hey, at least he's, you know, he's getting somewhere in life. Getting all the educational sleep you can get. So it looks to be that Reza Ranier gaining their victory here tonight over the American Strong Style. American Strong Style looking they're gonna have to go back to training camp after taking a loss by Reza Ranier. Reza Ranier has looked like to be preparing for a month now. And I guess their system is quite different than American Strong Style, because Reza Ranier somehow gained redemption after their first loss. But Reza Ranier with the victory, congratulations. Now we're moving on to our first title match of the match here, of the pay-per-view. A World Television Championship contest against Jake Knight and Brian Azrael. Brian Azrael is defending his championship right now, live on pay-per-view. So Brian Azrael, since he's been back, he's been changing the globe, changing the game here in BCW. In fact, he is one of the best, if not greatest, Intercontinental Champions in BCW history. And now he's claimed another title and looks to be somebody who's jealous of that man's success. A man like Jake Nitro, who came into the scene and made an impact by attacking the new champion. This man here is jealous because Brian Azrael was only the focus and only the attention people talked about when he won the title. They weren't talking about Jake Knight when he debuted. So he was saying that Brian Azrael is just here for the fame and glory and doesn't care about workhorses like me. Well, as we don't know much about Jake Knight or any of his career accomplishments or any developmental abstract that this individual has, he is putting a lot of testimony and a lot of willpower to show what it's like to be in the ring with these such veterans like that. He wasn't too lucky against Feck. He wasn't too lucky at all. But in his first bout, I would say there's like a 1-to-1 between those two. But nevertheless, Brian Azrael did accept his challenge, and tonight, could Jake Knight be the one to upset everyone's minds and become the new BCW World Television Champion? The only question remains here left, and that is going to be answered by the champion. It looks to be Jake Knight waiting on the arrival for the champion. And the champion is here. The new BCW World Television Champion in his first title defense here tonight. He didn't want to have to make a statement to get a... Apparently my microphone's going to be like that in the whole entire stream, so if you don't hear me, or if I get cut out, that's the reason why. I'm working like a Bluetooth headset, and majority it only works when I'm in parties. So, yeah, I don't know. But, let's get back to the business. Brian Azrael in the ring. Made already a name for himself. Who is a BCW veteran, and Jake Knight is going to be in the presence of that man here tonight. Benjamin Rivers was the previous title owner a month ago. Brian Azrael showed up and shut that man's mouth once and for all the deeds and all the bad omens that Benjamin Rivers has done in his career, of everything of sorts. The bad times that he decides to make the most sickening actions by attacking his own family. Brian Azrael is not a man who does that. But Brian Azrael is looking to move on and to big and better things. And that is the World Television Championship that is holding on his shoulders. And that could be possibly the last time he might see that title, if he's not too careful. Brian Azrael looking to teach this kid some old school. And we're going to find out here tonight. One man will be walking out as the BCW World Television Champion. Yes, it's Beyond Championship Wrestling. Here we go. Brian Azrael, Jake Knight in the ring to determine who will be becoming the World Television Champion. The wait is finally over. Oh, we tried to go over a discus. Turning around here with a German suplex. Very nice sequence there by Jake Knight. Jake Knight has been waiting for this moment for far too long. He's had a month to prepare for the biggest match of his career. He's going up against somebody who's been in this for so many long times. Brian Azrael is a lethal animal. He's the most dangerous individuals that we have ever had in this business. And Jake Knight is not too phased at one bit of anything that he's done. Jake Knight only cares about being the new fresh start of BCW, the new era that we have had for the past since we've even been here. And now here we go. Now these boys are going personal in this matchup here, exchanging one another, and look at like Brian could be all over here. Oh! Caught him on the ropes. Got him up in his shoulders. Brian Azrael sending the trash out of the ring. Brian Azrael one-upping this kid. And looking to be, Jake Knight might be having second thoughts after that collision. But he's getting back in the ring. Oh, he's going to try to do it to Brian, but Brian's just too smart for that. Brian Azrael is a man who likes to take it to the extreme sometimes, and he's looking to break bones here. This is what he does. Jake Knight escapes out of that hold. Oh, but Brian Azrael just been him this entire match. A champion's advantage here. Gets sent into the corner. Jake Knight now going up the middle here. And a very nice reverse DDT. Planning his observations. And look at that. Drawing first blood to Brian. And now Jake Knight Gonna signal something here from all the way over there. No? Doesn't look like maybe playing little head games with the champion. And the combinations we're seeing from here from Jake Knight, the #1 contender, the challenger in this match. Oh, look at this. Oh! Bicycle knee strike by Brian. I think that blood that was gushing out of his head might have woke something in him. He's a relentless animal. And look at Brian now. Very top rope. And, oh! Barely making the connection with that double X handle. Winded Jake Knight for sure. Got him off his feet. And now combinations from Brian. What are we going to see from here? Jake Knight now. With some little defense. Knee strike to Jake Knight. Or to Brian. But it's not going to stop Brian whatsoever. Both men seem to be busted wide open. Gushing out. And it looked to be like a personal affair, agenda. And look at this now. Forearm shots by Jake. This is the most biggest match, like I mentioned, in Jake Knight's career. This man who is just now coming in the woodworks of BCW, just starting off in his professional wrestling career, is going to start off something huge. And you know what, many of us alike who has been in those type of situations, when we first start off in a professional wrestling ring and we first start off in our careers, we're always going to go after the big fish in a small pond. And I think that's what Jake Knight was doing here. Jake Knight wants to embarrass Brian Azrael's comeback. He wants to embarrass his story, and he wants to be the one to finish it. Brian Azrael now. Uh-oh. He's going to a dark place right now. Looking on at attendance. Damn. Vintage Azrael. Jake Knight is out. 1, 2. Brian Azrael retains. Wow. Just getting knocked out from that blow of the DDT, Brian Azrael is still your champion. Wow. Not what I was hoping for there, but Brian Azrael is telling everybody in the world, telling everybody in the locker rooms, do not mess with an animal that is most dangerous when backed into a corner. Congratulations to Brian Azrael successfully defending his television championship. And now we move on to Megan Blade versus Kenzie Blanca. Megan Blade making her second match here tonight, but going up against somebody who is in our in-ring debut tonight, and that is Kenzie Blanca. Looking pretty primal, I should say. The predator meets the prey. No, I'm just kidding. You use I can edit my cartoon character in wrestling game. I have, that's good. You have all certain games like this. That's amazing. You only have like a few of those? We only grow up, a lot of people only grow up to only a certain substantial game, We don't have to always own everything, but me, I own every bit of wrestling game on this platform for like years. Do I still like 2K23? Do I still like 2K22? No. Do I play it? Yeah. So I got reason to complain about it, I guess. I don't know. But anywho, let's get into our next match. Kenzie Blanca versus Megan Blade. See how this goes down. So here comes Kenzie Blanca, making her in-ring debut to BCW. Kenzie Blanca, the Primal Empress, coming in here tonight, looking like she just came out of the jungles of Colombia. It's gotta be quite of a feisty looking of her. She has a spirit animal, looks to be a tiger. She's got the eye of a tiger for sure. I hope she's not going to put those fingertips into good use, because she might actually injure somebody with those. Watch out. Look at the eyes of Kenzie Blanca, ladies and gentlemen. Those are not regular eyes, I guarantee that. Those are the eyes of a tiger. And tonight she's going up against quite of an in-ring general herself, the sister of Elizabeth Blade. Here comes Megan Blade, the Sky Pirate herself. You know, as quite fancy as she looks to be, coming out in a new look in her second bout here on making a little appearance. Need a little fancy up here in the French Revolution. Here tonight in attendance. As you may know, with certain people out there, appearance doesn't really matter here in BCW. But to certain of those that will pander onto you and impatient you and drive you into... It doesn't matter what type of tire looking way you want to put it through. Doesn't matter. Any sort of favoritism or any sort of likings of your choosings of inspirations always comes in very enjoyable ways. Especially for Megan Blade. She psyched me the first time about when she went into one-on-one against Kalibik Demirci. She's been sitting on the sidelines watching her sister get a career here, getting a shot of a BCW Women's Championship. And this is what inspired her to come here. She's been wanting to come to this place for quite some time. And tonight, let's see what she has in mind for our pay-per-view matchup here. This is going to be Megan Blade versus Kenzie Blanca. Going about, let's see how these two are going to go in the ring together. Now look at this, Megan Blade already thinking of the ropes, but Kenzie Blanca too smart. Those are the primal instincts I was talking about, the animal instincts. She's looking to get very jumpy indeed here. Oh! Megan Blade tried to get up, but it's just like looking at a lion attacking a gazelle from a far distance up top north. Kenzie Blanca now taking the ligaments. And speaking of Elizabeth Blade was able to help out her bestie of all, bestie from another bestie, Miss Bliss, the BCW Women's Champion, to win off a big match like that 2-on-3 handicap match, and giving a little advantage for our champion tonight when she has to defend against Rin Freya. No interferences, no excuses are going to be happening in that title match. Nice forearm shot by Kenzie. And now look at this, disrespecting her just like that. And relentless as she is, just face washes her right into those turnbuckle ring post. Right into that turnbuckle pad. And now she's been sent over the top rope now. From all the way from across. And now looks to be from the back behind. Oh, back elbow. These two girls are fighting in a gladiator pit to see who's the best in here in this industry. To see who... Everyone goes through many of their different ways of training. And they've been preparing, working hard to get in the best shape of their life. And like I said, I mentioned before, Appearances do not matter here in BCW. You could be a big, heavy, husky man, or you could be a skinny twig. Or you can look like a Elizabeth Swan cosplayer like Megan Blade here. But it's not going to stop for her from her speed and agility. She is one tigress indeed. A feisty one, and she's been feisty this match here. Referee at a count of 3. Shoving her onto the apron there. And now gonna break up the pin. Gonna break up the count there. Gonna do some more damage to the outside. Oh, and taking out the legs. Oh, what? Huh? What? What the fuck happened here? The game just... Did the game really just freeze? Wow. God damn it, dude. Can they make a... anybody make a game without having to freeze? You know, like, that would be great. I'll give it like 3 minutes. If not, then I'll have to start over, I guess. God, that's fucking ridiculous. Why would it... Like, what the fuck? Why did it pause? Why did it freeze? I might have to do this whole pay-per-view, probably. I'll give it like 2 more minutes. It's fucking funny. Like, why would it do some shit like that? No, I can't do anything. The game is just frozen. Unless it magically comes back. I'll give it like 2 more minutes. It was getting good for a moment too, but then it just froze. This is not how I wanted to start off this pay-per-view. At one bit. Wow. The game froze. When she did the move on the outside, the game just completely froze. And there's no way for me to, like, I don't have a capture card, so I might have to, like, delete, like, go off the stream and then do this again. That's what I'm gonna have to do. So I guess we'll be right back. Let me try to I'll stop the stream. Return back. I gotta close the application and fuck me, dude. Literally. Oh, it's such shit. Yeah, it's not coming back. Alright. I'll be right back. Well, my application for... Oh, okay.